Number 3. Mazda Luce Rotary, 1970 to 1977. The Luce was Mazda's flagship, designed to be Japan's rival to European executive sedans. Styled by Giorgetto Giugiaro, the car carried Italian lines and serious ambitions. When Mazda dropped in its experimental rotary engines, the marketing practically screamed high-tech luxury with sports car power. On paper, it was a futuristic executive rocket. The reality was far less glamorous. The rotary engines guzzled fuel in an era when oil prices were skyrocketing, and early versions suffered from reliability nightmares. Apex seals became famous for failing, leaving owners with a very expensive driveway ornament. Power was decent at first, but emissions regulations quickly forced Mazda to detune the rotary, turning the once promising engine into a thirsty underperformer. Outside Japan, the Luce struggled even harder. In the US, emissions compliance cut performance to the bone, and buyers didn't want a car that drank like a V8, but performed like a tired four-cylinder. In Europe, the rotary tax on fuel economy and maintenance costs made it nearly unsellable. By the late 70s, the Luce Rotary had a reputation not as a sleeper luxury performance car, but as a beautiful money pit with a short fuse. Number 2. Mitsubishi Galant GTOMR, 1970 to 1973. Mitsubishi built the Galant GTOMR as their answer to American pony cars. Sleek fastback styling, twin headlights, and muscular haunches made it look every bit the part. The MR badge stood for Mitsubishi Racing, and the brochures promised performance to back it up. In Japan, where small coupes were booming, this car looked like a serious contender. The problem was what Mitsubishi actually delivered under the hood. The GTOMR came with a 1.6-liter four-cylinder, later upgraded to a 2.0-liter twin-carb version. Respectable, yes, but nowhere near enough grunt to match the aggressive styling. While rivals like the Skyline GTR were tearing up circuits, the GTOMR was more bark than bite. Even with sportier suspension tuning, the engine just didn't deliver thrills. Export versions made matters worse. In North America, emissions regulations sapped even more power and left the GTO limping behind rivals from Datsun and Toyota. In some regions, safety standards kept it off the market entirely, so it remained a JDM curiosity rather than a global player. Instead of being Mitsubishi's Mustang moment, the GTO-MR ended up as a stylish cruiser that teased performance it could never deliver. Number 1. Toyota Corona Mark II 2000 GT X10X20 1972 to 1976. The Corona Mark II 2000 GT was Toyota's attempt to bridge the gap between everyday family sedans and upscale sport luxury coupes. Positioned above the regular Corona, but not quite in crown territory, it wore sharp early 70s styling with a long hood, short deck, and enough chrome to catch sunlight from blocks away. The GT badge suggested a lively driving experience, and Toyota certainly tried to deliver by offering twin-carb versions of their M-Series inline-sixes. On paper, the 2000 GT trim looked like the secret weapon of the Mark II lineup. A 6-cylinder under the hood, sporty badging, and optional 5-speed manual made it sound like Toyota had crafted a sleeper sedan that could embarrass prissier European rivals. But when reality set in, buyers quickly realized that GT was more decoration than transformation. Even in its hottest guise, the car was heavy and tuned more for comfort than sharp handling. The steering felt vague. Body roll came early, and acceleration, while smooth, was far from thrilling. Export markets exposed the car's weaknesses even more. In the US, emissions regulations and added weight from safety bumpers muted the 2000 GT's performance, making it more of a sluggish boulevard cruiser than a backroad bruiser. Buyers expecting a Japanese sports sedan were instead met with a soft, thirsty machine that had little bite behind its bark. It was competent as a comfortable family car, but as a supposed sleeper, the 2000 GT was more polite guest than party crasher. The 1970s gave us plenty of legends, but these so-called sleepers definitely hit the snooze button instead of the gas. If you enjoyed this little joyride through the underachievers of Japan's car scene, Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next dive into automotive history's best, worst, and weirdest.